Welcome to Perfect Harmony channel. Here are today's top stories.
Israel recently targeted what it claims are Hezbollah arms facilities in southern Beirut, a response to rocket fire from the Lebanese group into northern Israel and a drone launched at Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's holiday home. Tensions in the Middle East escalated as Netanyahu accused Hezbollah, backed by Iran, of trying to assassinate him and his wife with a drone strike. Meanwhile, a group of European Union countries is ramping up pressure for stricter regulations on Russian liquid natural gas imports, which could bring major changes to Central and Eastern Europe. In another development, Ukrainian officials released a video they say shows North Korean soldiers receiving Russian military uniforms, hinting that North Korea's troops might be getting involved in the conflict.
On October 19, Israel targeted what it identified as Hezbollah arms facilities located in southern Beirut. This action followed rocket fire from the Lebanese group into northern Israel and the drones launched at Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's holiday home.
Netanyahu characterized the drone attack as an assassination attempt by Iran's proxy, Hezbollah, calling it a grave mistake. Israeli airstrikes in Gaza reportedly resulted in the deaths of over 100 people, exacerbating the already dire conditions caused by a tightened siege around 3 hospitals. Hopes for a truce diminished further following the death of Hamas leader Yahya Sinwar, as both Israel and Hezbollah committed to continuing their military actions. On the same day, Israeli planes dropped leaflets in southern Gaza stating, "Hamas will no longer rule Gaza." The Israeli military announced that it has destroyed several Hezbollah weapons storage facilities and an intelligence command center. An Israeli airstrike on Lebanon's main highway near Juni resulted in the deaths of 2 individuals, while another strike in the Beqara Valley killed at least 4 people, including a local mayor. Meanwhile, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken plans to visit Israel on October 22nd amid stalled truce negotiations.
On Saturday, tensions escalated in the Middle East. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu accused the Iran-backed Hezbollah group of attempting to assassinate him and his wife using a drone strike.
In a post on the social media platform X, Netanyahu described the assassination attempt as a grave mistake. He vowed that it would not deter Israel from continuing its efforts to secure its future. The drone strike followed recent clashes on the ground in southern Lebanon and a series of Israeli operations targeting leaders of Iranian-backed militant groups. The situation escalated further when Hezbollah fired 55 rockets into northern Israel, causing damage to homes and forcing residents to flee.
A group of European Union countries is increasing pressure for stricter regulations on Russian liquid natural gas imports. This could lead to significant changes in Central and Eastern Europe.
Despite the ongoing war, gas continues to flow from Russia through Ukraine. In 2023, Austria, Hungary, and Slovakia, 3 landlocked countries, received an impressive 65% of their gas through these pipelines. However, on January 1, 2025, this significant transit contract will expire, forcing these nations to find alternative solutions. The statistics illustrate a clear trend. Russia's share of pipeline gas in the EU has sharply decreased, falling from over 40% in 2021 to only 8% by 2023. When including liquid gas, Russia constituted just 15% of the EU's total imports. However, this transition has had a varying impact on different countries. Austria, for example, still depends on Russia for 95% of its gas needs, while Hungary sources 2/3 of its gas from Russia. In contrast, the rest of the European Union has reduced its reliance on Russian gas to just 14%. Jan Kaspar, a researcher at the Matthias Corvinus Collegium, notes that the push for landlocked countries to find alternative sources is facing intense scrutiny, especially since some coastal nations, like France, Spain, and Belgium, continue to purchase large amounts of Russian liquid natural gas.
Coastal nations have the advantage of accessing sea routes for liquid natural gas, which allows them to decrease their reliance on pipelines. For smaller nations without access to the sea, the future remains uncertain. Ukrainian officials have released a video they say shows North Korean soldiers receiving Russian military fatigues, suggesting that Pyongyang troops are joining the conflict.
The footage reportedly depicts dozens of North Korean soldiers lining up to receive clothing and gear from Russian servicemen, although the video's location remains unspecified. Ihor Solovey, the head of Ukraine's Center for Strategic Communications and Information Security, stated, "We received this video from our own sources. Due to security concerns, we cannot provide further verification from those sources." He also highlighted the importance of the footage, saying, "For Ukraine, this video is significant as it is the first piece of evidence showing North Korea's involvement in the war on Russia's side, not only through weapons and shells but also with personnel." This release follows statements from Kyrylo Budanov, chief of Ukrainian military intelligence, claiming that around 11,000 North Korean infantrymen are currently training in eastern Russia. He predicted they would be ready for frontline combat by November.
That's a wrap for today's edition of Perfect Harmony Journal. We want to hear from you. Share your thoughts on the show or suggest a topic you'd like us to dive into by commenting below. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you again soon.